Dowie's brought in 9 new faces over the summer, but he'll rely heavily on a striker who proved to everyone, well, everyone except Sven-Göran Eriksson, how good he was last season. Darren Bent's been talking to Dickie Davis.
Bit of a disjointed build-up to the start of Darren Bent's season after a freaky accident with a bread knife.
I come back, was cutting a bit of bread because I was a bit hungry, and all of a sudden I've just not paying attention. I've looked down, I've come out the side and sliced my forefinger off on my left hand, so it was pretty bad. I mean, I had to go straight to hospital, and they told me I had to see a plastic surgeon the next day, so I went down to London, saw the plastic surgeon, and had an operation there and then.
Your family must have been teasing you something rotten. You're at home cutting your...
Not really, because I didn't really tell Mum, because I know Mum's one to panic, so I didn't really tell her, and I didn't tell Dad till the next day either, so it's only when I knew I had to go and have an operation on it, I thought I better tell him, because it's going to come out anyway, so I had to go and tell him.
And so how bad was it? Because somebody said it was very close to your tendons.
Yeah, well, I cut through 1.5 tendons,
oh, okay.
and cut through a few nerves, so I had to wear this silly red thing for about 2-3 weeks, and I couldn't really do any contact stuff, but now obviously it's nearly 100% now, and I'm ready to go.
I've done it before, but most people do it when they're, you know, late at night and under the influence normally.
Yeah, not me now, doing none of that. I think I trained the next day, so no, I definitely wasn't doing any of that.
He's delighted he's in the new England manager's plans, though he doesn't hide his disappointment at not making the squad for Germany, after he'd been the highest scoring Englishman in the Premiership last season.
Oh, massively disappointed. I mean, to score as many goals as I did, and then and get left out was heartbreaking, really. I mean, even a few of the lads like Rio said to me, he couldn't believe I didn't go. To be honest, I mean, scoring all them amount of goals, he couldn't believe it either. I mean, yeah, it was disappointing, and I mean, it still hurts now. I mean, I don't think it'll ever go away. I mean, missing out on a World Cup, but all I can do is now is just stay focused now. I mean, there's the Euros in 2 years, and just do well enough for that and try and get into that squad.
Tell us about the boss. What's he brought to the club?
Oh, enthusiasm, new ideas. I mean, he's been brilliant since he's come in. I mean, his fitness guy has brought in a few new ideas as well. Like, he's done boxing for the first time, and we've done a lot of swimming and cycling and stuff like that. So it's all fresh ideas because it is fresh. The lads are buzzing off it, and everyone can't wait for the start of the season. Everyone feels fitter, sharper, and everyone's raring to go. And we've signed some good players this year. I mean, we've signed like Jimmy Traore, Andy Fay, Andy Reid, and we've also got Scotty Carson now on a year's loan. So it's going to be a fantastic season. I mean, everyone's really upbeat. I mean, some people are even saying that we've got a chance in Europe, and then other people are saying we've got relegation battle. So we know what we want to do with this season, and we're just raring to go, and we're going to do everything we can to grab it.
So what does he make of his new strike partner, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank?
He's always got that look about him as though he's just had some dreadful news, even when he scored a goal. But he's actually quite a nice guy.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's always got like that sort of screw look on his face, and as if to say, like, he smelt something that he didn't like. But he's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy in the change room, and the lads love having him around. But
also nice for you to have a soul who's been around the Premiership for a long time, like you say, in the top 10 of leading goal scorers, to be guiding you and say, don't do that next time, Darren, try that, or spot on, that was great. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, to be getting advice from him, I mean, as you said, I think he's 6th in the all-time Premiership goalkeeping charts, but keeps ramming down my throat, so he's saying like that. So, yeah, he's to get someone like that who's scored an amount of goals and played for some of the top teams, won some top trophies, then yeah, it's only going to help me.
Has it been difficult for you to keep your feet on the ground, coming from a lower division and bursting onto the scene like you did last season?
Not really. I mean, when you've got the people I've got around me, like talking to me like every day and stuff like that, it's hard to get your feet off the ground. I mean, the moment I let that happen, there's going to be about 100 people ready to slap me back down to earth. So, yeah, I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared to let that happen. I mean, the only way I'm going to become better and do better for myself is by keeping my feet on the ground and working hard, and that's what I'm prepared to do.
And staying away from the bread knives.
Yeah, exactly. Before taking my fingers off.
Darren Bent, I hope Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank didn't hear that, or else he certainly will look like he's heard some dreadful news.